Hello, internet friends. We're back. Today, we're talking about tripods and heads and what I think might be the best combination of the two in terms of affordability to performance. Now, in the past, we did a little overview on the Sirui carbon tripod with the SVH15 head, which at the time we thought was really fantastic. But since then, another brand has sent us a tripod, which is the YC Onion, and very funny name, very interesting name. But the legs and the head that they have sent is actually very, very good. So we want to just kind of put them head to head and get some opinions and then see kind of if a combination of the two is where the actual money is. Now, spoiler alert, it is, but first, we're just gonna get into what I don't like about the Sirui as a whole, and then what I don't like about the YC Onion. So, on the Sirui, in terms of the actual tripod, its main weakness is the mid-level spreader. I like having mid-level spreaders pretty much on all the time when I can. Keeps things easy when you're raising things up. Stuff doesn't go out independently or out. So I really like them. There's some weakness on the collars on the Sirui, and in my opinion, keeps it from being super duper useful. Still really great, could hold a lot of weight, but kind of makes it a little bit of a drawback in that regard. And also, they are just a little bit heavy for being full carbon spreaders. Now, the head that you can get with it, the SVH15, is the real money in this, in the sense that it is a really great fluid head with like lots of spring back and load capability, and realistically, you could put any package, large or small, on there, large to a degree. I mean, if you're running, say, a Burano with some cinema primes or a mini LF with even a decently sized prime or zoom, you'll probably be fine, even for a 75 mil head. Now that being said, with 75 mil, obviously don't get too crazy with your load because that is gonna be the weakness in your whole link. But anyway, performance-wise, it's very, very, very good. Now, on the YC Onion, the head, while being okay, is nowhere near in the same league as the Sirui. Now, if you're running an FX3 with some primes or doing some corporate stuff, little run and gun, maybe you're in the forest, running around, shooting some nature, this will be fine. It's stable, it works, but it doesn't have any fluid dampening or doing any of that. It's pretty much just a pan lock, tilt lock, and is what it is. So, not super useful for larger cameras, but it works for a lot of stuff. But where the more exciting part is, in general, is these legs. Now, this version of the carbon legs compared to Sirui is just better across the board. The latch engagement, the drop down, the amount of play you get when you're trying to get things out, this just kind of goes straight up and down, very easy, more like the Sachtler than the Sirui. The mid-level spreader, so much better in terms of operation, storage across the board. And not only that, there is a center column that you can drop down on this as well and be able to go underslung with your camera to get very, very, very low to the ground, which is also a really cool benefit to this Pineta Peak package. And those are the main features with the Pineta Peak. Now, what I think is the best combination is going to be marrying these two together. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll catch you back here in just a second. All right, we're back. And now we've got the Sirui head on the YC Onion legs. Now this combo, as it sits, you're gonna pay roughly 600 bucks for the head, and probably if you just want the legs like this without none of the extra stuff that comes with it, probably about 700 bucks USD. So right off the bat, you're gonna be right around 1,300 for this setup here. If you want the pole that drops down, I think you're gonna be around 800 bucks. So think all in for 1,400 will get you roughly this package. And the nice thing about this is if you take the spreaders off, this thing basically goes flat to the ground. So kind of doubles as a hi-hat as well. But for the price, having this Manfrotto style plate, being able to quickly tap in, let's say you have like an RS3 or an RS2, you are running that base plate on your camera, you can quickly pull off and tap that in here, run around. It's a nice system here. It's side loading, locks in, very tight. The dampening and the fluid on this head is very, very, very good for the price. I heard they're gonna make a 100 mil ball version of it later as well, but even for now, this head is really fantastic for the price. And to be honest, I don't know if you'll find something as good for the cost of this combination sitting right around 1,400 bucks. I think the next highest up rung would be Sachtler Flotex with some sort of Activate head, and from there you might be $4,000 or $5,000 plus. So if you are on a budget, like a lot of us are, this right here is a combination that is lightweight, fast, gets you exactly what you need, has great performance from the head to get you on a multiple array of different camera packages and weight capacities. These legs support up to 80 pounds, so you really can load this with pretty much anything you want. And when you're all said and done, this thing packs up super light and probably altogether probably weighs maybe 7 pounds. So very easy to just pack up and go. Even if you had your camera package on here, very quick and easy to just leave and go wherever you want with it. So with that, that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks for watching. Remember, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.